Welcome back to the channel, welcome back Explorers. My name's Jack and today we're going to be jumping into something that I haven't looked at for a while and I'm excited to look back at it. We're looking at the NHRA Wild Rides of 2023 Nitro Drag Racing Year in Review. I've done one or two on these videos and I've enjoyed learning the very bare minimum about this sport. I now know from many comments it isn't jet fuel in these cars. I know that, don't worry. If you are new around here and you enjoy what you see, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It lets YouTube know I'm doing something you like. And if you're old around here, welcome back Explorers. Some NHRA for us. It's been a while. I'm still yet to see it in person. I need to feel it rattle my skeleton inside my bones. And other than that, sit back, relax, and let's jump into it, shall we? Let me move over a little bit.
Boom! Whoa! Kablooey! Boom! Boom! Oh, kablooey!
Is this what we're starting with, straight out the gate? I'm here for it.
Tire smoke for Justin and kablooey for Austin. At the finish line, 3.934, 298 miles an hour, and the supercharger has disappeared. Austin Prock in the number 5 spot. Justin goes 421 at 205 miles an hour. And Austin into the number 5 position. Justin into the number 8
You
position.
have got to have some serious stones to want to do something like this. Like, ugh. Steve Torrance, Top Fuel. Whoa, something.
Bluey.
Something blue that shouldn't have. The thing is, if you're sitting in that car, if you're sitting in that car and you hear that bang, is your instant thought, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm
By
dead.
rule,
I'm
on
dead.
a solo run,
Like,
you stage the car under its own power, you win the round.
incredible.
And Steve is going, glad there was nobody in the lane.
Clay Millican, Top Fuel. It's the launch. I love it.
Cylinder out for Milliken, and he gives it up. Kaboom! Down there at the finish line. 387, 324 miles an hour for Brittany, 388 for Clay Millican. That was a very close race down there at the stripe. Clay on the early part was out in front and driving away.
You're burning your parachutes, man.
Kabang! I don't think that was quite big enough to be a kablooey, but that was definitely a kabang. Let's take another look.
Matt Hagen, funny car. Oh, yes. This is what I'm kind of interested in seeing in person. There's a 4-way funny car race.
Tail down there in lane number 3, Flames down in lane number 1 as well. And what we end up with is a 394 for Matt, 326 miles an hour.
They
no
do
parachute
4 cars
down there
at
for
once.
Matt Hagen. Oh, no.
Stop.
Matt Hagen takes that absolutely beautiful car all the way to the net. Oh, no.
Oh, and there's the chutes.
Alexis Victoria goes 395, goes to number 5 spot, and look
This
at
is like
Matt
a
Hagen's
cartoon.
car. That's spectacular.
This is like a cartoon.
Operation Healing
Bang.
Forces car.
It reminds me of the Grinch, where airbag's a little slow. I need to go to this, man. I know that there's a... Whoa. No.
3.885, 329 miles an hour for Robert
I know there's
Gass.
a Santa Port race around the United Kingdom.
And that thing went kablooey about 5 feet off the starting line. You see the Cornwall Chevrolet down there, still a little fire under the body.
Again,
Starting line team.
you're sitting behind the wheel of a car and you see that happen in front of you.
Standing on a gas, you're expecting to go
What's
0
the
to 100
first
in less
thought
than a
that
second.
goes through
She
your
goes
head?
kablooey in less than a second.
Top Alcohol FC. Oh, funny car? Yeah.
Port converter car on the right side. Now Doug's just going to rev his up on high C and then drop the clutch when it's time to go.
Go on, Doug.
Whoa! Christine Foster broke the wheelie bar, stood that thing straight
Holy
up,
try.
the body off of it, and it came down curved.
I know that the
Slammo.
front of cars lifting
Doug
is
Gordon's
not
car was
is
dancing
not, is a
around, and
normal
I'm
thing
not
in
sure.
this sport.
There's no way he knew
I
what
don't
was
think
going
they're
on
supposed
the
to
other
do
side of the
that.
racetrack. But he was 593 at 188 miles an hour and got away with that. Whoa, man. Christine Foster, when she turned that thing loose, it stood straight.
Wow, you're
up.
like
You
literally
can see
sat
her
in
climbing out of the car
in a
down
metal
there.
coffin. I knew it was tight, but whoa.
Whoa, hang on.
Oh, no. Oh,
Whoa!
whoa.
Wow, Dimitri. Wow, somebody stop Mike Castellana. Dimitri. Wow, Mike's going to miss him.
He doesn't realize he's there. He's got no mirrors.
Look out the window and go, what the heck is that thing doing there? Dimitri Samarukov.
I've got no mirrors. How the bloody hell do I know? How do I know this?
Sideways, went across behind Mike Castellana and nosed it into the wall. Race fans, he's out of the car. That's definitely good news after a
That's
wild
something
ride
else
in
I
the
didn't even
burnout.
think about. If you are
For
in the
Dimitri
opposing
Samarukov.
lane and someone comes across you like that, you have no mirrors. Oh, that's crazy. Imagine getting taken out from
Now
behind.
he's got it ready.
What? Left or right? Who's it going to be? Left.
McCosh's car is
The
not
black
running
car.
good, and then it goes pop, and look at this. John
Yeah.
Headley's going to drive by.
Uh-oh,
You got to
uh-oh.
be kidding me.
Oh, it's
Whoa,
red.
and then
Look.
John Headley
Whoa.
goes across in front of Bob McCosh and into the wall down there.
It like broke the car's axles.
McCosh, when he hit the
In
gas,
half.
something was not right in that car. It was really laboring through the middle. Then you saw smoke out of the pipe. You can see Headley is already climbing out of his mangled race car at the end of the racetrack.
That hurt, holding his ribs. Oh, he is
Boom.
holding arse. Oh, whoa.
Terry Haddock blew
Whoa,
up by the
whoa.
lights, 419, 282 miles an hour, and he turned that Mustang body
Again.
into almost an altered. Blowing the side out of it down there when the supercharger.
Now seeing that, I don't know what I'd be more scared of. It exploding off the line as I'm giving it power, or exploding as I'm going full capacity. I just don't want anything to explode, to be honest. I don't want to be in a car that explodes. That's insane.
Came off in violent force. Terry able to get that thing stopped and roll around the corner. You see the cold fire running out of the bottom of it. Still got flames up there in the diaper.
Ah, that launch sound. I love it.
Kablooey.
Oh no, that whole car is on fire.
392 and kablooey.
Is he okay?
It's a
Obviously,
flaming
but like
mess as it heads through the shutdown area.
crazy that they all have walked away from this.
Well, Spencer,
I
welcome
know
to
not
Top Fuel.
every driver has, but like in this video, every driver is walking away
Try to get her
from.
slowed down there before it gets
Has
into the
walked
sand.
away
That thing
from
blowed
every one
up
of
big time. Burned the parachutes off of it.
These.
I was watching it run down off the starting line through the
It
middle.
just goes
looked
to show
like,
the safety
basically
measures
the same run that the
truly
Peyton
do
car
work.
made every run in Vegas. Straight, smooth. Figured, here we go, right? Mid 390. Put it up on the board. And then it disintegrated. He made the turn
But
down there.
this is what I mean.
Safety Safari right on top of it, getting the fire out.
I know
That
they're
was
in
one
fire
big
suits
mess.
and everything like that, but flames like that would still get up under your mask, and you're still gonna feel it. I'm gonna go with the white car.
And Justin Ashley, 373 and a
Yeah.
massive explosion at the top end as Coletta's car shredded a tire going across the finish line. Another incredible example of Doug Coletta's driving acumen. He maintained the car in position, kept
The
it in its lane,
entire-
and there was
the
shrapnel
entire
flying
wheel
150 feet in the
fucked
air.
off.
Yeah, and it looks like a tire blew. Now, what we're going to look for and watch for is if something
The
came
way
off
you
the
controlled
engine
that is
caused that tire to
incredible.
shred. There's the skin of the Goodyear, but it just goes to show you how stable these cars can be if that rear rear wing stays on. They do
Honestly,
have skid plates, skid blocks directly under the engine plate, underneath the car. And of course, Doug Coletta, you talk about a driver that doesn't panic.
There you go.
That really kept his cool and
The
waited and didn't make
safety.
any adjustments in terms of
They have
steering the
thought
car,
of
negotiating the
everything,
car,
because everything at some
unless
point
it
has
made a
gone
move.
wrong.
And it seemed stable enough that Doug Coletta, you can see, just look at the guy's demeanor when he gets out of the car.
He's
still
chill as
very
anything.
cool, very composed right now, just assessing the damage.
That's because when he gets back to the pits, he's going to be like, ah! I nearly died. That left lane again. Yeah.
369,
What's going on with the
332
left-hand
for the
lanes
win.
here?
Milliken has a tire come off at the top end of the racetrack.
If I ever do drag
Like a
racing,
tricycle
I want to
down
go in the
there
right-hand
down area,
lane.
but he's got it straight and true and kept it from hitting anything. 3705, 331 miles an hour. Comes up on Milliken's scoreboard. On the starting line, they were separated by 14 thou down the racetrack. Steve added another 11 to win by 2.5 hundredths. And right as they stepped off the throttle, the left rear tire on Milliken's car disappeared, and he had the chutes out and rode that tricycle through the shutdown area to a safe
Nah.
stop.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I've had a tyre go at slow mile an hour and it was scary enough, you know?
Both drivers off the starting mark. 1/100th of a second. Oh, and Troy Coughlin blows up the motor.
I spoke too soon. That right-hand lane
I'm just hoping he
instantly
can get that
became
thing safely stopped
the
right
issue.
now. A lot of smoke down there. It sounds like it's running on oil. There's no way he can see what's going on down there. Erica went through one of these deals in Bristol, Tennessee a couple of years ago. And Troy Coughlin.
Is he? I was going to say he's on the mic. Yeah?
It
Okay,
looks
good,
like
good,
he
good.
parked it up against the concrete down there.
Get out of that
He
car,
opened
man.
the door to climb out. When that
Listen,
thing let go,
flames are one
it
thing.
instantly filled the car with smoke.
Carbon monoxide poisoning is very real. By the way, if any of you have been to any of the...
Laughlin's got cylinders out early. J.R. Todd's got... Oh, he blows the body off the car. A horrendous
The whole
explosion
car
for J.R.
just
Todd.
crumpled inside
Alex
itself.
Laughlin
I
wins
got
the round, but our
goosebumps
concern
off that.
now
The
is for
whole
Todd.
car
The
just
body is
like...
completely annihilated in that car as he is rolling in
As
the
I was
shutdown
saying,
area.
if you've ever been
My
to one
goodness.
of these, like in the other videos, please let me
There's
know.
a lot of damage,
I'd
a
love,
lot of debris. Fortunately, their
I'd
driver
love to
has
go
a
to these in the
protective
States, like
shield
really go
directly
for
in
it,
front of
just
them.
feel
We're
my
trying to
body
get a look at
explode
J.R. Todd
as
right
they
here in
take
the
off the
cockpit
line.
to make sure.
He is
And
moving.
there's the movement. That's a good sign. More than likely,
My
any of
word.
the debris
How?
that was
The
going
whole
to get
car,
into that
like,
cockpit area
jolted
was
and
deflected by
exploded.
that titanium
That was
shield. You can see
insane.
J.R. Todd very frustrated, disappointed. He's looking, assessing the damage. And the first thing he's probably going to ask is if he won the race.
We have seen these super bodies have a couple of backfires in them, but we have never seen one
Backfires, the
have a
whole
shattering
thing-
moment like this. But the speed involved here, the air gets involved, and it just comes apart.
The
Yeah, and it's
car just
mostly the air. I mean, he was
disintegrated.
under power. He was already in excess of 300 miles an hour plus, and you can see it appeared to be on his way.
What?
And there again, you can see the raw fuel coming out of the cylinders.
Wow.
His car is black tracking. You could see the black tracks. It was spinning the tires, and the concussion was so violent. It lifts the car
If
off the
you
ground.
showed
You can
me
see
that
what the
car
driver is
and said the
doing.
person
Even
walked
though
away
he
from
can't
it,
see,
you're
he
lying.
still has his bearings.
You're
He
lying.
has the
That
situational
I have
awareness
goosebumps. The
to
hairs
keep
on my
the
body
car.
have
And it's
stood up.
interesting when we look, take another look at that. Look at the butterflies right there. The butterflies are open. He starts to close them. He's trying to feather the throttle to slow the wheel speed down. And that right there may have changed the fuel application.
And Tony, the other thing to be mentioned here, if you can see there, this body is very heavily tethered to the chassis. It may be blown to smithereens, but those pieces are
my
not leaving
word.
the chassis.
I think that's what made it look more scary, because it didn't leave the actual body of the car.
And they got one shot to do it right here, right now. That 15-second bump.
I'm going to go with
obviously
the
is
white
not
car blowing up.
too intimidating. You just got to go down the racetrack, but
Just got a feeling.
that's a good-looking run for Andy Bull's team. Oh, looks like Chris used one up down there. 5:53.
I was right. Yeah.
Oh, and a big fire down
This is
there
a
for
new
Chris
game.
Voda.
I'm going to guess on each
That
one
is
now.
a big fire for an alcohol funny car at the top end of the racetrack.
The problem is, you're trying to brake
Andy
while
Bull
it's on
goes to number
fire.
4.
Everything is already getting
Chris
melted
Voda
underneath
goes to number
that.
5. Look at that
underneath
for an
that
alcohol
chassis.
funny car. That thing is flaming.
Your brake
He's got
lines
it
will be
rolled down
getting
to a stop. We're
fried.
going to see
Your
Chris come out of
fuel
the roof here
lines are getting
momentarily.
fried.
Oh, man, that was a huge boomer. As a safety safari, you can see right on the scene.
I don't understand how people walk away from these kinds of crashes with just a little bit of a bruise or a bump or at worst a broken bone. It's insane. Mason Wright Pro Modified, number 5. Here we go. I'm going to go with the black car on the left-hand lane.
Barnett's in on the throttle, off the starting line first. 0-10 reaction time. Lyle Barnett off the throttle. Oh, getting real close to the left side.
Oh, that's right.
Right side into the wall. Mason Wright got out there, no man's
To be honest,
sliding on his roof.
that could have gone a lot worse.
The left side wall.
With the NASCAR videos I've seen.
Run.
And
a ball of
the
fire.
NHRA
and
videos
Mason
I've
Wright
seen.
Slows to a
that
stop
could have taken off, and that could have been
roof.
a real issue for people in the crowds or over there, you know.
Scene.
Woo. Woo.
And look at Lyle Barnett. Lyle Barnett.
Yeah, that's true
right
sportsmanship.
With the NHRA safety
that's true
safari.
sportsmanship.
Was
Are
able
you
to
good?
See Lyle was off the throttle.
Listen, we're all here to have
early
fun.
in the run.
They're trying to say to him, listen, we know you want to help him, but this is our job. We can't risk you getting hurt.
Safari goes to work.
I love that. We're all here to beat each other, and there may be rivalries. I love good sportsmanship. I grew up playing rugby. It's a hooligan sport played by gentlemen. Doesn't matter how angry you get and aggressive you get, you shake that person's hand at the end, you know? Unbelievable. Pro Modified Paul Degra point. Sorry if I'm
Eric Dillard is in.
I'm going to go with a red car.
Agripon follows. It's the Agripon off the line first. Dancing over to the center line.
I was going to say, that dude in red was pulling forward way too much. He looked a bit jumpy.
Paul Agripon comes across and smacks the left wall as well. A big incident.
The thing is,
the first pair down to the New England Nationals here.
It's the
Pro Modified. Paul Agripon got over by the center line, hung a right, hit the wall hard, and then appeared to lose all control of that race car, and he comes to a stop. Eric Dillard will get the win. That's not the important part right now. All eyes are on Paul Agripon.
Luckily, he hit the offside of him before coming in and crashing into his side, so that took a lot of the brunt out of the initial impact. Like, this would have been a harder hit. I'm not saying it was a nice hit regardless, but if that would have been on the driver's side, that would have been so much worse. He's still hitting that wall at some force there, actually.
Fans, we know from the top of the racetrack, Paul Agripon is out of the vehicle. He is alert, communicating with the safety safari. They are transporting him to a local medical facility for further evaluation, but Paul Agripon out of the race car, alert and communicating with
as
the
long as
safety
he's
safari.
okay, that's all that matters. Chris Thorne. I'm going to go with the red and white.
Sydney goes right in.
Although this dude in the black and white is a bit
Thorne
jumpy off the line.
Chris Thorne, Sidney Frigo leave together. Chris Thorne going towards the center line. He's all over the place. Oh no!
I'm pretty good at this.
Wall, Chris Thorne. And that car's sliding to a stop.
Not that I'm laughing at that. This is awful, but the weird that I've weirdly
Chris
predicted
Thorne.
most of these so far.
Car made a big move. And the NHRA safety safari is headed to the
so lucky in a way that didn't go over the crash wall and start spiraling into the pits or into the crowd or exploding over everyone's trailers.
All right.
Ooh.
From the top end of the racetrack, you can see it for yourselves. Up on Sunoco Vision, Chris Thorne is up out of the car.
He's a brolic dude. That's a big
and
dude
just
as
hopped
well.
over the wall.
He's a broad dude.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you had to be like small to fit in these cars. That's a broad dude. Hey, John Force. I don't know what colour he's in, but he has the yellow one.
Look at, whoa, hang on.
Whoa.
Hang on, oh, they got together
Whoa.
down there. John Force in the wall. Force's car made a hard left. You can see it, black track, dancing around past the finish line. Turned left, went on the left side of JR's car.
Every inch
got
of
the
your
parachutes
vehicle.
out and coming back across, hooked the DHL
The
Toyota
way he
and
controlled
then
that
went
is
into
phenomenal.
the wall. Wild moment here. An in-out promoter drag strip. And the NHRA Lucas Oil Winter Nationals. The two cars getting together down there.
Honestly,
You can see John Force climbing out of his car. JR Todd got out of his car, and the first thing he did was walk over to check on the champ and make sure that he's
that's
okay.
all that matters.
Scary moment at the top end.
We're here to have fun.
But both drivers able to climb out of their cars and walk away.
Down here with John Force. And John, the first question.
Johnny boy!
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
What happened on that run, John? It looked like the car put a cylinder out and just got loose on you.
Well, we're trying to, keep it in the show naturally, and it got down there, and it had been moving around, driving around some, steering it, and so you get where mentally you stay with it, you know what I mean? But I thought it was okay, and then all of a sudden, boy, it struck the tires, and it made a hard left on me. It hit the wall. I couldn't get it off the wall, and it hit the wall, and that caused a ricochet, and it came across, and I saw JR's chutes, and I thought I only got the header. I didn't realize how hard I shoved him over into the wall. So I'm sorry about that, but
hey,
no, I'm
I
okay.
think as
He's
much as
okay.
he may
That's
be
most
pissed,
important
exactly.
first.
I was going to say,
we're both just trying to stay in this show.
As much as they may be pissed that, oh, you've crashed into, like, we've both walked away, we get to race again. That's all that matters. My anger at the losing the race will pass. You're still here to race me again. That's all that matters.
John, hopefully you guys get this thing back together. I'm glad to see you're all right.
We got another hot rod, thank you. I hate that. There's a lot of things going. They're trying to keep these cars right, keep them straight. I don't think I overdrove it. Moving around, that's kind of a normal deal when it blows the tires off. But I'll have to look at the video. But I'm smarter than that. I just sorry to hit his car.
That's a guy that, again, it was out of his control, but he feels awful. Oh, I'm going to go with the green one.
Went in and double pole, but I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah.
Whoa, hang on.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
Creasy's car made a hard move across the center line. They got
whoa,
together
whoa,
down there at the end of the racetrack. Scary moment here at the Texas Motorplex. You can see from the tire marks, Creasy's car got out there, moved over a little bit, started making a hard move back to the right. Man, he was off the throttle. He was fighting it. The wind certainly wasn't in his favor. The two machines got together and slid to a stop down in the shutdown area.
It is an exceptionally rare condition in drag racing where we see a two-car incident like this. You can see the safety safari has
honestly
set every piece of equipment a sail. They are on the scene already. Boy, that is very tough.
That is
very,
insane.
Very tough for both of these
that
guys.
is insane that they both walked away unharmed. Like, no minor injuries at worst. Bit of a limp.
I'm just emotional. Like,
yeah, give him
the guys here.
Dude, give him a minute. He's having an adrenaline dump, like, out the window. He's nearly just died. Give him a second, man.
I know my wife's probably freaking out at home. My mom. I'm fine, okay? I got a few bruises, but I'll be okay. The safety equipment did their job. I'm just
shook up.
That was scary. That was a scary deal. Yeah. He came over quick, and then I was going towards the wall again, and there's no steering left. And it banged, and, I'm okay. So I just want everyone home. I'm fine, all right? I'm sorry. I just can't talk right now.
What an awful... Yeah, all of them walked away. Okay, brilliant. Go and subscribe to Living Nitro. That at the end, man. I get it. You want to get the scoop and but let the guy recalibrate. Let him realise. Let him understand he nearly just died. Do you know what I'm saying? How they walk away from these unharmed every time. It just... I love this sport. I thought this was going to be more like a year in review, but obviously it's like the craziest moments that happened over the year. I appreciate that. This is different to what I thought it would be, but I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be trying to keep up with the NHRA season more this year, even if it is catching up on highlights more often, etc., etc. I like it. I really enjoy it. It's one of those simple sports that just isn't simple, you know? If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Let me know what to watch next. Other than that, have a great day, be well, and bye-bye!